Hello everybody, today I am out here at the Port Adelaide River, and this is actually my first time fishing here. And I'm right by this bridge here, and I'm trying to go for some like mullet or salmon. I'm gonna be using a whiting rig, and I'm just gonna set up my rod now and then I'll start fishing. Alright, so I've baited it up. I'm just gonna cast it into the water now. For bait, I am using carp and prawn, which many people are probably confused about because you probably don't hear about people using carp as bait. But honestly, with this type of carp infestation in South Australia, we should probably kill the carp and actually use them for good, instead of just throwing their bodies away. I haven't caught anything, but I'm just gonna re-reel it and recast it. I really just feel like I just felt a bite, so I'm just recording now just in case it does bite harder, and then I can pull it in. Alright, so I'm gonna reel it in because I'm thinking that maybe they took one of the baits and aren't interested in the other bait. Carp probably doesn't work very well as bait, but it's definitely worked before. Yeah, never mind, they haven't actually taken either of the baits. I might actually just move down to the structure down there, and I've always heard that structure helps with catching fish, so I'm gonna move down there and try cast there. Alright, so I'm not even sure what this structure is, but it's structure nonetheless, and there's these pillars of concrete going into the water. So I'm gonna cast maybe in the middle of them, or just near them at least, and maybe there's gonna be some fish there. That wasn't perfect, but that was something. Alright, so I just felt a pretty strong bite. Didn't continue biting. I just got a huge bite. And then a bit again, and then I think it left. It took the bait. Alright, no. I think it took a piece of the bait. It didn't take the whole bait. Recasting it again. That was a strong bite. That was a terrible cast, but it's probably a decent fish. Alright, that wasn't actually too bad. Alright, so I've added some more bait onto my hooks. I'm not worried about running out of bait anymore since I'm not really getting any bites. Or barely any. Alright, so I've come to this other spot over here. And I'm just gonna try cast somewhere around there. Sunset is really beautiful, subhanallah. Gonna just cast it down somewhere in here. Alright, cast it down just over there. And I'm just gonna let that sink. Alright, I'm actually just gonna try cast all the way as far out as I can. I see I think maybe some fish surfacing, or just like poking out at the water. So I'm just gonna cast out there. That was not anywhere near where I wanted to be, but that's something. Alright, so the sunset is basically over. I'm just gonna cast down here. I've come to this other spot here. I'll cast somewhere around there. I do see some fish actually swimming right now, but they're tiny little fish, bait fish I think. I've seen a video of a other dude catching some bream here. hopefully I can do the same, inshallah. Still no fish. Came here at like around 4 o'clock, and right now it's just around 5:30. I'm gonna try and make a cast around here. There's a bunch of structure all over the place, so maybe that'll help. Bismillah. Alright guys, so I just came back over here because in the last spot that I went to, which was way down there, I just kept walking down the trail basically, and it caught me no fish, so I'm just taking the carp that I have here and then I'm just chucking it out into the water. There you go. I'm basically just chumming the water. Maybe it will attract some more fish, and then inshallah I'll be able to catch some more fish. Alhamdulillah, I finally got onto something. Oh no, did it really come off? Oh no, it's not off. So yeah, Alhamdulillah, I got onto something. Ooh, it's a bream. I got onto a bream. Nice little bream. That's not legal at all, but fish nonetheless. I'm so happy about that. Alhamdulillah. Alright, so I'm gonna measure this dude just because I want to know the measurement. I know it's not legal, and then I'm gonna release him. So that's pretty much like a 22 centimeter bream. Definitely not legal. I'm gonna let it go. I'm happy about catching it because haven't caught a fish in so long. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. That's all I caught. Alhamdulillah, I had a great day. And now I'm just gonna pack up and I'm gonna head back home.